it struck 12 o'clock midnight. It happens. I mean, so, but yeah, Southgate, I feel you. But the one that got me, everybody on this panel, this is the one that got me. I am a Mahomes fan. I watched this kid play great situational football. I got the ball. I just got it from Bo Nix. Bo Nix just gifted me with an interception. In my mind, I'm saying, number one, we getting points out of this. I don't give a damn. We getting some out of this. We getting 3. We getting 7. I got to be careful with the damn ball. I don't throw it into double coverage. And then yes, them safeties and cornerbacks made some hell of a plays. Why even throw it? I didn't need that. I don't have to put them away. I just need to score points. And then that turnover means something now. So when you got the interception, Southgate, the turnover didn't mean shit to Buffalo. I mean, so it's just turnover to turnover. It's nothing came out of it. And I've seen opportunities missed over and over and over again. I mean, and Denver is the team that they just started making the playoffs last year. I expected these mistakes from them, from you guys, Southgate, not from Buffalo. Buffalo been there. So that's why I'm saying you don't get a pass on that one, Josh. You don't get a pass on that one at all. I mean, you got greedy. You just got greedy. I mean, it's as simple as that, and you paid for it. Denver did everything that they supposed. It's bittersweet for Denver, though. It's bittersweet to lose your starting quarterback right before the AFC Championship. That's what y'all gonna do about that, Southgate?
That was a shame. I mean, we just got to play with what we got. I mean, we've been dealing with injuries all year. We do get Dobbins back next week, and I really don't know what Jared could do. I haven't seen him play in a Bronco uniform at all.
Preseason. We watched him in the preseason, but that's it.
Yeah, but preseason, I can't judge nobody off preseason.
Well, here's the deal. You got to figure it out because somebody coming into Denver. It's gonna be Houston. It's gonna be New England. Somebody coming in there. I mean, so you got to.
If anybody can figure it out, Sean Payton can figure it out, though.
Facts.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest. Let me tell y'all something. We talk about coaches in the NFL a lot. Who's great coaches? Who's not great coaches? All that. We talk about that shit all the time. McDermott was one step ahead of Sean Payton, but I saw Sean Payton literally drawing up plays on the sideline. I know what he's doing to me, and I know what I need to do to him. So let me figure out the play to do it. I saw that with my own eyes.
His first 15 plays were great, though, Swag.
Yeah, he was. The first 15 was real good, good. I mean, but when I'm talking about you on the fly, this guy's ahead of me. He's getting the best of me. I got to figure out something to do.
As you see, he had Pat Bryant in his game scheme because the first 3 passes went to him, and he lost him on the 3rd play.
I mean, yeah. So hats off. If anybody out there saying the Denver Broncos don't have a head coach, they lost their damn mind. Because I'm telling you right now, that was what you're supposed to do. I got to figure this out on the fly. He's ahead of me. I mean, and I'm gonna tell y'all something too. Before we get into all the controversy shit, I just want to say this to all the audience and the panel. I don't want shit about no pass interference. I don't want to hear it. Your ass had a chance.
Yep.
You had just drove the ball and took the lead, and you up by 1, and you got the ball again. You made Denver punt. 1, 2, 3 punt. You got the ball again. You driving down the field. All you got to do now is score a touchdown. And you probably win that game, but you ended up with a field goal and you left a minute, and the rest was history. So I care less about referees. I know people was texting me all night. What about them refs, Kyle? I don't give a shit.
I agree. And plus,
wait a minute, hold on.
Touchdown. They gave up the touchdown.
You cannot talk about that controversial play because the fact that there's no review for it, and I'm not a Bills fan. I'm not. You know that. I'm a Jets fan. And I don't give a shit. I'm happy that the Bills got eliminated, but not the way it should have been. You know what I mean? Like they should have been at least a review, a conversation. Or else what are we talking about?
Which one are we talking about? Which one are we talking about?
No, with the one where his knee was down. He caught the ball. His knee was down. He turned around, and it's interception by the Broncos.
Okay, can you tell me the rule? Now, this is what I'm asking.
I thought that was
hold on. What is the rule in the NFL rule book when a receiver
Correct.
and a defender both have hands on the ball and they come down. What is the rule? Not what you feel. What is the rule?
Yep.
The Calvin
But
Johnson,
the,
rule, right?
the defender did not have the ball yet
No.
until
The defender did have a hand on the ball. His arm was underneath him.
You can't tell me they didn't both have that ball.
So hold on. I need to know the rule. What is the rule? I hear a lot of people saying it wasn't it. It's a catch. Is that the third?
Let's go.
What is the rule?
When both players simultaneously
Pulling it
come
up
down
right
with
now.
the ball, it's whoever maintains possession after they both come down with the ball.
You now listen. Listen. If it's a 50-50 ball and they both have possession together and they both maintain possession through the ground, through the catch, which is considered a football move, which
Tie
is
goes
considered,
to the world.
hold on, which is considered a football move, then yes, in a 50-50 case, the ball goes to the receiver. Yes, that is correct. However, in the case where they both have possession, where they both have their hand on the ball, and the receiver does not have definitive, does not maintain definitive possession through the catch, which means knee down, him rolling on the ground, which means his knees down, him rolling on the ground through the entire catch. Right now, if he does not maintain possession through that entire catch, and the defender comes up with the ball, it is a interception.
But if you look at that picture, the ball is moving right there.
Yeah. What are we looking at?
Wait, wait, wait,
Because
wait,
I
wait,
can
No
show
one
you-
had control. No one had control.
Nobody had
no one
control.
had
I can show
control
you
of the
another
ball.
picture that forms in Denver's
I'll
way.
pull up the video instead. Let me pull up the video.
Yeah.
I'll slow it down for y'all.
Yeah, no one, and his arm was.
But that's what I'm saying. You see, we're pulling out the video, but they didn't have a whole conversation about it.
Every turnover
Yes, New York
is
checks
reviewed. So it was reviewed. Every turnover and touchdown is under review. Everyone. So it was reviewed because it was an automatic turnover. So it was reviewed.
Hey, Southgate, I got a question for you. How come they Bills weren't able to challenge it? Everybody gets a challenge in the overtime,
There's
right?
no challenge
In the
after
playoffs,
the
there's no
2-minute
challenges.
warning or overtime.
Okay.
Not in the playoff.
All upstairs, yeah.
No, everything is reviewed by New York.
Everything
Gotcha.
reviewed by New York. See, this is why I ask these questions. What is the rule? See, because you must know the rules before you start complaining about what something was or what it wasn't. You must understand the rules first.
So under 2 minutes in overtime,
See,
all
now, look
scoring
at
plays.
look at his arm.
Go back to what I was telling you. Go back to what.
Go
Play
back.
that.
Go back.
The
Look at
defender
his
only
arm.
had
Look at the
one.
defender's arm. Look at 29's arm.
Hold on.
29's arm is right there in the
Look at
middle.
other arm. Look at that other arm right there. That's waving high five. Now, where did you have
29's
control?
arm. Hold
Look
on.
at the other arm. He has no control of that ball.
That's the
Watch.
other. Yo, but where's
Wait,
his
keep
other arm?
going. Right
Where's
there.
his other arm?
Down by contact. Right there.
No, the ball is moving.
The ball is moving. Right there.
The
They have
ball
another
is
angle.
moving.
You have to maintain possession,
You gotta
dude.
maintain.
Right here. Watch.
Look, one
The
arm
ball's
is look,
moving.
one arm is underneath the ball the entire time. That's a defender's arm. That red glove. That's a defender's arm.
And if you notice, Cooks never fought it. Cooks never fought the decision. He knew it.
Now, if Cooks had control, you think that guy would have been able to take that ball out that easy?
You know what?
Nope.
You know what?
Nope.
What I'm trying to explain to
Yeah,
you
look
is
what a ball is
29's
right there.
arm.
No way. If he had
29's
control of
arm.
it, no way. If he had
No.
possession of it,
Go back.
no way. You ain't
Yeah.
telling me somebody's gonna rip the ball out of my hands if I got possession of it.
That
Sorry.
picture you just had right here.
Look at 29's arm. It's
Right
underneath
there.
and had on the ball at the same time.
Yeah.
No, you're not looking at that second arm. He does not have it.
You keep saying the second arm. Look at the arm right there. The orange glove is underneath. It's underneath Cook's arm.
That's
It's
not
on
full
the ball.
control. That's not full control. Look at the other arm. You have
No,
full possession.
Cook
Neither
doesn't have
one of them
full
have full
control.
control.
Nobody has control.
Nobody has control right here.
Nobody has control. Nobody does. That's what I'm trying to explain to you. Nobody has control.
Right there, nobody has control, but the ball didn't hit the ground. And now Denver comes up with control without the ball hitting the ground.
Look, defender's arm. Defender's arm is on the ball. Defending arm is on the ball. Nobody has control. The ball is still moving. Why is that hard for everybody to understand? Please understand the rules.
Let me ask y'all a question. I see the audience going crazy about this. Let me ask y'all all a question.
Somebody's got the background music.
That's Coach. Let me ask y'all a question. Just do anybody remember the down and distance of this play?
Yeah,
third and 10. It was 3rd and 10.
And Buffalo, if I'm not mistaken, Buffalo had got 2 first downs before this first down on 3rd down. 1 3rd and 5, 1 3rd and 7, right? Right?
That's correct.
You possibly, I'm not sure.
Yeah, I'm telling you it was.
I believe you. I'm saying I'm not sure.
And right now they're on like the 40-yard line, so they're about 20 yards out of field goal range.
They're about 30. They're about 30 because they're still on their own 40. They're still on their own 40 at the time.
So why not get a first down?
And that's my point. Like we saw Josh Allen yesterday get greedy on a few of those plays and get picked off.
This is all I'm asking. If you're playing situational football, I got this team reeling. They're reeling now, and even I'll go as far as this. Give me 10 yards or 9 yards, and I'll go for it on 4th and 2. Either way it goes, do I have to have it all right then and there? And if I'm gonna go for it all right there, am I gonna trust Cooks to do it and not Dawson or Dalton Kincaid?
Right.
It's true.
Like, I'm just asking because as much as I can argue with you guys about I believe it was a catch, it doesn't really matter. Because in my eyes, when I got the feet out, I was like, why are we doing this, Josh? Why not just get your damn first down and try to get your field goal and field goal range? You win the game if you kick a field goal.
Yep.
And this goes back to that top spot. This is the top spot. Me and Coach is talking about. This is the top spot.
Yep.
So I gotta think in my head, hey, I gotta get this first down. I need this first down. Guys, we need this first down. And if I'm gonna go for something that big, I'm gonna go to a more look. McMillan outplayed him on this play. When if you're a receiver and I'm going up for a contested catch, the number one thing I gotta do is I gotta snatch the ball out the air.
Yeah.
Give me the ball. I have possession. If he takes it from me now, that's 50-50. I get the ball.
Yep.
But they listen to everybody's arguments, right? Everybody's like, no. He has possession. No, he has possession. When a referee sees that, the play on the field is an interception, so it's an interception. Now, let's talk about this. After that play, I still got to stop Denver. I got to stop them. Now, at this point, the pass interference has come. One of them was clearly pass interference, by the way. I'm just telling you all right now. There was no doubt. One of them was a little questionable, but one of them was pass interference. And am I crazy to remember? If I remember right, I remember right? Wasn't that the play that Harvey caught a 3rd and 8 and broke 2 tackles and ended up getting 24 yards? Wouldn't that the same drive?
You're exactly right. That's why the Patriots were so good for so long. Great situational football. Great.
This is key. And I can go back and I can name y'all at least 4 or 5 things that Buffalo done leading up to all this. That wasn't good. You got to score a touchdown. For the first time in my life, I'm gonna be honest with y'all, Coach. I know you in South did y'all hard on this with these coaches for this. But when Buffalo was driving and they was up by 1, and they had the 3rd, I think it was 3rd and 4, or ended up being 4th and 4.
Yeah.
I was like, I should go for this.
Right.
I said the same thing. I'm like, yo, Josh was running all throughout the field. I don't know why they didn't go for it.
Because if you do that, you ice the game basically because you got another 2 minutes you can run off the clock and then score a touchdown. At least a minute and a half. Look, maybe I'm wrong. I mean, I'm
gonna be honest with you now because somebody asked me, Swag, what I go for, and I said, in that situation, I have no reason to go for it in that situation because my defense had just stopped you on your last 2 possessions, and right now I have momentum. So at this point in time, I'm going to put 3 points on the board to force you to put the pressure on you to have to score a touchdown because my defense is already. You've already punted your last 2 possessions. I made you punt.
And here's what's crazy, Coach. In 95, 99% of the time, I would agree with you. But let me tell you, the only reason I didn't agree, I wanted them to go for it on that one, was because I felt like even though they were in the lead, they didn't have momentum. The crowd tells you who has momentum.
Yep.
The Denver crowd
was still in the game.
They were still pumped up, and I was like, whoa, they should be on their damn hands right now. They not. And that's when I was like, you don't have momentum, Buffalo.
Well, listen, I'm gonna be honest too. I think Sean McDermott and Southgate agree with me also. I think Sean McDermott got caught up with a little bit of ego, got caught up in a little bit of emotions of the game, because at the half, you only had 20-something seconds left to begin with. You should have just, once you got the ball, send Josh out there, take a knee, let's go into halftime. Let's go into halftime 2010.
I said they got greedy. That Bills team got greedy.
And let's go in and let's go in and make our adjustment. But instead, you told Josh Allen to go out there and look for the sideline. Because you said it, he said it. I don't know if you heard him, but Sean McDermott's exact words going into halftime, when he was talking to that reporter, when she asked him about the turnover, Sean McDermott's exact words was, we were supposed to be going to the sidelines. If it wasn't there, we were supposed to throw the ball away. We have to take care of the ball better. So which means you okayed him going out here trying to make a pass or whatever in the last couple of seconds in the first place. That was your plan, which shouldn't have been your plan. They had just taken the lead. They had just scored a touchdown. They was up 10. It was 20-10. You allowed them to go up 13 because without you just going out there, taking a knee, regrouping, and coming out at half because you got the ball back at halftime. That was a bad coaching decision right there.
Y'all hear me out. Y'all see if y'all agree with this, right? Frisbo just told me a few minutes ago, he says that play I was talking about was 4th and 8, okay? Now, if I'm not mistaken, at that point, it was like 7 minutes left in the game. Y'all pay attention to me. If I go for it, I'm up by one. So if I go for it and I don't get it, they got the ball, I'm still up by 1. All I got to do now, I'm just saying, Coach, all I got to do now is hold them to a field goal no matter what. I hold them to the field goal. If they drive down the field and I hold them to a field goal, now I got 2 minutes, maybe 2 minutes, maybe a minute and a half left. If I got a minute and a half left, I got the ball last to win the game. Either way, I thought Sean McDermott should have went for that 4th and 8. It was 4th and 8. Go for it.
Yeah, that's what I said. I agree with it. I agree.
I mean, I was like, that was one time I said you should go for this. It's in your favor. If I don't get it, I just hold him to a field goal. Now, if I give up a touchdown, that's a different story. But it's a gamble. But it was a gamble either way because he was gambling. I get it. He gambling on his defense. He was gambling on his defense. He said, "Okay, I'm gonna go up by 4. I can hold Bo Nix to not score a touchdown. And even if he score a touchdown, I got enough time to come back and kick a field goal and take this game into overtime." And what do you always say, Coach? What do you always say? He was playing not to lose
instead of playing to win. Right.
I'm playing to win.
He's coaching not to lose instead of coaching to win.
I mean, and that's what I was saying. I was like, dude, go win the damn game. Denver is obviously not going to give it to you. They ain't giving it to you. You didn't have every opportunity in the beginning of the game. Buffalo was moving the ball so good on Denver. This was the opportunity to say, you know what, let's just blow them out of their own stadium. But what do? You fumble the damn ball.
But Swag, the flip side is if he goes for that 4th down and doesn't get it, now Denver is not forced to get in the end zone. They're not forced to go the whole field. They're only forced to kick a field goal. You see what I'm saying? So So going by football 101, I'm gonna be honest with you. In that situation, 9 times out of 10, kicking the field goal was the smarter situation. Was the smart. In my opinion.
Oh no.
Kicking the field goal was the smarter play because of how my defense had been playing that half. We had held all that half.
Coach, I'm not disagreeing with you. That is the smart thing to do, but I'm talking about how to win a fucking football game. In other words, I said it before. The only reason I wanted them to go for it was because Denver still had the momentum. And they were down, and they were up, they literally gave up a lead, and they still got momentum. I gotta take that from them. I gotta take that momentum from them. If I don't take it, that's what happened. That's what happens. It's every game that you watch, and there's a certain point. Everybody knows this on the panel. There's a certain point if you can feel who has the momentum.
Yeah.
How clear was that Seattle had the momentum after she took that kickoff back? I mean, it was clear.
The momentum stayed with them and never left.
And never left. I mean, it never left. So I was trying to get Buffalo to go for it. Even if you don't get it, even though it's going to give Denver the momentum, they already have it. So your defense is going to say, you know what? I need you guys to hold these guys to a field goal. And I get the ball last. And now I get the ball last. But instead, you got the ball last, down by 4 now. Down by 3 now. And you got to go kick a field goal and take it into overtime. Now you put in the hands. Now watch this, guys. Now you put it in the hands of the refs.
Yep.
And I'm sorry. I apologize, Swag, but can we stop with this referee helping shit? Listen, I don't know if y'all just started watching football in 2025 and 26. Referees have been making bad calls throughout the history of sports, not football, of sports.
It happens.
The only reason that is so magnified now is because of the wagering. That is because wagering is legal.
Exactly.
That's why it's so magnified now. Dog,
Correct.
they've been making bad calls since before half of us was born. Bad calls have been made, dog. Like, we have got to stop with this referee nonsense.
Can I say
no, you gotta admit, hold
that,
on, but you also gotta admit, since there's gambling involved, there is also corruption. So you cannot excuse that. That's what I'm saying. Like, they should have been a little more thorough, more of a review.
Here's the thing.
That's the only thing I'm saying. But I don't care.
No, listen. I get you on the corruption, but we also gotta remember too. Bookies ain't just come about.
There's always been gambling.
It's always been gambling and corruption. It's always been there.
Nah.
Listen,
Coach,
I've had a bookie for 35 years.
Coach and Swags, what were you guys? I want to ask you this quick question, then I got to go to the gym. But were you guys kind of surprised Denver wasn't running the ball much? I was surprised they didn't run the ball more the entire game. I didn't get that.
I was thinking that too. I can't lie.
I don't understand that.
They didn't capitalize off the mistakes that the Jaguars did, and that the Jaguars should have taken advantage of.
I think you can. To answer that question for you, you got to understand Sean Payton, right? Because let me explain something. Sean Payton has his own thing going on, and he finds ways that he's gonna beat you. And even though that may be one of Buffalo's weaknesses, he may have seen another weakness they had. And obviously, he still dropped 30. He still dropped 33 points.
Bo Nix had 273 and 3 tutties. The passing game was working. Let's not share.
I'm just surprised they didn't run the ball more.
But you know what though? Here's the thing. I think a little bit of ego played in a part of that, because I think, and I mean on the half of Buffalo, right? Because I think Buffalo having that quote unquote number one pass defense, right? That made them somewhat lackadaisy in the passing game, thinking that because we have the number one ranked defensive second pass defense, that they're going to have to run.
That's a good point. That's a good point.
And I think because Buffalo felt as though they're going to have to run, Sean Payton said, "Yeah, just because y'all think I have to run, I'm going to pass it on you because you think I have to run." You know, I think there was some ego on the Buffalo Bills side. Psychological. Exactly. Yep. I think it was, you know what I mean, so some interior with the personnel as far as we got the number one ranked passing defense. They're not going to throw it on us. They're going to have to run, and that made that passing defense that little bit of lackadaisyness, that little bit of passive play because of that. And I think Sean Payton exposed it.
You know, guys, you know what? You know, I'm gonna say this, King, to answer your question on this as well. I'm gonna say this. If I know you're gonna do it, if I know what you're gonna do, I can prepare for you better. And that's what Sean Payton comes in at. In McDermott head, he'll probably saying, I know he's gonna try to run the ball on me. And then Sean Payton head said, oh, he think he's gonna run the ball on him. That's just the way that look. I saw a San Francisco New Orleans Saints game years ago, right? I was actually there, right? And at halftime, Sean Payton tight end got hurt for New Orleans, and the announcer asked him, Coach, what did you see in the first quarter? He answered all the questions, and then right when the reporter got ready to walk away, he said, "How you like that game plan?" So they get off on that shit. So in other words, he's arrogant to the point where you think I'm gonna run. I ain't running on you. You got the best pass defense in football. I'm throwing it on you. That's how they think, man. That's that competitive edge that they have.
Yeah, and there's something else, Swag, I want to point out what Sean Payton said. When he came out at halftime, Sean Payton said, bye weeks don't help you in the first half. It's the second half in which bye weeks help you. Meaning that what in my opinion, what Sean Payton was saying is, I see the Buffalo Bills winding down. I see them fading out. And my team, because we had an extra week's rest, we are not fading out like they are. I see them getting weaker and slower. I see them.
Yeah, they're cramping up.
Yeah. Right. I see that them not having a bye week, them having to play that hard game last week against Jacksonville, I see that is affecting them. And I'm going to show you how that affects them in the second half and how by my team having a week off, it's not going to affect us in the second half.
I want to talk to my boy K. My boy K just on the show. I was talking to K during the game. I very seldom do that too. And K, when did I text you? On the drive after you guys took the lead and y'all got the ball, y'all hold Denver to 3 and out, and then y'all got the ball again, right? Mm-hmm. I text you, and what did I say? Did I say if you guys score a touchdown, this game is over? Did I not say that? That's why I was telling Coach, because that touchdown, Coach, would have changed the momentum. That's why I was saying that. You couldn't get the Buffalo was doing everything in their power. They were going blow for blow, but they could not get the momentum. Did y'all hear that crowd all day long? I was like, Buffalo, damn. I mean, get the momentum. You get the interception. Nope. The crowd's still in it. Whoa! I was like, get the momentum from them. They couldn't get it. And when they did finally get it, it was actually too late because now Bo Nix felt like he was King Kong and he don't want to get it back.
Oh yeah. So, this what I got a problem. And just everybody let me talk. I came here because I lose anyway. I'm not no fucking runner.
Go ahead.
Problem I got. Cut the Peyton masterclass shit out. Cut that. I was not impressed. Cut the section talking. I was not impressed. This team played hard. They did. But the problem with this motherfucking team, we always find a weirdest fucking ways to lose, and I can't fucking stand it. It's the hardest thing being a Bills fan. You always find a way to lose. Number one, Josh Allen, you fucked up a lot. That was the main problem in this game. He knows it. He admitted it. Number two, I don't care what nobody say, James Cook was a problem too. That fumble lingered the whole fucking game. If he didn't fumble, we went up 14-3. That shit was, we was moving down that motherfucking field. Y'all couldn't do shit. And all this talking about why the fuck did the Broncos then keep running? Because we started making y'all stop running. We stopped the run at some point that we had to make y'all throw. I know Peyton's like he has an ego, whatever, but cut the shit out. The Bills had this fucking game in their hand, and we decided to fucking lose, and we just can never, ever get out of a fucking way. It's the hardest thing ever, and I can't stand this team to come to this shit. Josh Allen, you didn't hit Dawson Knox. That would have been game. That's the shit I'm talking about. Shit like that. I fucking knew when James Cook fumbled, I knew Josh Allen was going to fuck up. I knew it was coming. Some reason, every time James Cook fumbled, he fucks up. It never stops. It never stops. And I knew he was gonna fuck up. Why the fuck are we it's 10 seconds left and about to go halftime? Why the fuck are we trying to throw the ball? And I could tell Josh Allen wasn't holding that ball right. He's looking to somebody like to flick it back or some shit like that.
Yeah.
What are we doing? What are we doing? Go to the half. It's like we gave this shit away. Now, Broncos, y'all played well and stuff, but we was fucking thriving on y'all asses. All that fucking what the Denver Air, get that shit out my fucking face. I don't care about none of that shit. This team played hard. We came back on that ass. The second half bullshit, we came hard in that second half. We gave this shit away. We gave it because we I don't know, we fucking curse or what. But it starts to feel like over time your team is cursed when they lose by where's lose. 13 seconds. You shouldn't lose in 13 fucking seconds. That's terrible. We are chokers at this point. We choke so much.
There you go.
And guess what?
There you go.
And guess what? It's okay at this point. It's that point because that's what you are right now. We choke a lot. This is what we are. But one day, I really feel like one day we're going to get it, but it's going to take a minute because I guess we got to switch it. I guess Sean Mendes has to leave. I guess Bean has to leave. I guess we do got to switch it up because I'm tired of this choking shit.
You know what? I got to say this to you, Kay. I want you to hear me closely because you're my dude, right? I want you to hear this closely, right? And I'm going to switch this. I'm going to flip the script on you, and I bet you understand where I'm coming from. Golden State had to fire their coach and bring in Steve Kerr, right? Because to be truthful, as much as I hated them firing that coach didn't know what to do with Steph Curry and Klay Thompson and Draymond Green. He had no idea what to do with them. He ain't never seen nothing like that before. Steve Kerr comes in, takes them to the promised land, and become a dynasty. Sometimes you have the blueprint for a good team or a great team or a fantastic team, but you just don't have nobody to drive the car. So in other words, what I'm saying is maybe you need somebody. Yeah, Mark Jackson. Thank you, Mr. White. Mark Jackson comes in. He don't know what to do with all that talent. He don't know. He ain't never seen nobody shoot the ball 30 feet. And should I put this down in my? Can I trust this? He ain't never seen it like that. So McDermott inherits the Buffalo Bills. He takes them. He may have took them as far as he can take them. You need that coach that can get you over the edge, like that next person over, right? Yeah, because if you don't do it, the results will be the same. Because at some point, you got to start learning how to capitalize on freaking situational football, and it may help y'all out. Some coaches, for y'all in the audience, some coaches are not good with situational football. They're not good with it.
No, I agree, Swag, because for 2 examples, when Trey White went out, Dane Jackson bum ass come in. He's a bum. He's a bum. I know we say players are not. He's a fucking bum. First of all, Dane Jackson probably should move back 5 yards. Where's the safety help? I knew they was going to throw that Dane Jackson as soon as Trey White went out. And what the fuck did they do? Went to Dane Jackson and got the touchdown. Where's the safety help? Why are you not telling him to move back? He's ass. He's horrible. On the 3rd 11, why the fuck are we going back to the soft zone? What are we doing? What are we doing?
The thing about that play, that 3rd and 11, what got me is he blitzed. He didn't want to blitz on that play. See, I'm different, guys. Like I said, I look at things different. I would have sent everybody in. I would have sent everybody. I would have let him know I'm coming, and I'm coming. I mean, I wouldn't disguise shit. I'm just gonna put you up there and say I'm going after you because you know why? He's a young quarterback. Yep. His mind is calculating. Okay, I see it coming. Are they really coming? Are they really coming? And then, oh shit, they coming. I would have sent everybody because guess what? He burnt my ass anyway. Like, did he not? He burnt me anyway, right? So if you're gonna burn me, I'm gonna send everything after you I can possibly get after you because I want the pressure on you. I seen you guys make so many mistakes in situational football. And on the flip side of that, Denver capitalized on every single one that you made.
Yep.
Hey. I'm saying to myself, you go into a game, I turn the ball over when I'm driving down the field to take a commanding lead on Denver to make them play from behind the whole day. I fumble the ball. Now Denver's in the game. Now it's over. Now you can forget it because now they're in the game.
Yeah, 5 turnovers. You're not winning that game.
Five fucking turnovers.
And I'm saying to myself, Denver. It's almost like they were just sitting back saying, "Give me another one. There's another one.
Yeah.
There's another one." And the thing about it is, if you go in there and play a clean game, I think you beat Denver. I really do.
Also with the Brandon, I don't fuck the Brandon Cooks catch. It's like 3rd and 8. Why the fuck we not just getting a regular? And this is the difference between the Chiefs and the Bills. The Chiefs are going to just get the first down. Get down the field. Why the fuck are we throwing a deep pass that's going to put us in harm's way? Stay out of harm's way.
I'm gonna go back for 1 second. Right before the third down, he threw the Brandon Cooks thing happened. Right before that happened, you called the play. Joe Brady called a great play, and it was a play action, and he had the receiver out the flat, and Josh Allen threw it over his head. Right. Yep. That's when things like that happen, because if you don't remember, they showed Joe Brady in the booth. He was like, "Come on, Josh!" Like it's right there.
That's why I said Josh is the number one problem in this game. He knows it. I love my quarterback. I think one day he's gonna get us there, but I can't believe this team always find a weirdest ways to lose. It throws me off. We always do. But the last 2 things I gotta say is I'm young Swag. I'm not watching no more games this year. I'm heartbroken. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't have the thoughts of watching any more games, so don't ask me about the 49ers game I did not watch. I went in my room and I sat there and chilled. Don't ask about no other fucking games. I don't care. Number two, and this is for Ravens fans. Cause I'm tired of these goofy ass Ravens fans. It's cause it's like y'all don't understand the NFL logic. So back in the day when Tom Brady, when he was chilling and he got hurt, they would put the star on Aaron Rodgers or Peyton Manning when they was doing that shit. It's like y'all don't understand when one quarterback is doing that thing, yeah, they're gonna have more talk about them. It's gonna go back to Mahomes, or it's gonna go back to Lamar. Lamar Jackson had to start him when he was in MVPs, right? So shut the fuck up, y'all Ravens fans. Y'all goofy as hell. Y'all was on the couch. Y'all didn't do shit. I'm tired of y'all goofy ass Ravens fans. And hold on, it's not just the Ravens fans. And I'm a black person. Some of y'all black people need to shut the fuck up too. So I think everybody against y'all the goddamn time to come to sports. Y'all need to calm that shit down. Is this football, bro?
Let it out, Kay.
When one quarterback's doing good, yeah, the NFL looking at them. But at the end of the day, the big dog is who? Patrick Mahomes, and then it's Lamar Jackson, it's Josh Allen. Them. We always gonna come second or third. It's what it is. It's what it is. So stop fucking crying when Josh Allen got the spotlight right now. All y'all do is fucking cry, goofy ass Ravens fans. Y'all asses on the couch. Y'all had that shitty ass coach and that shitty ass quarterback this year because he wasn't available. How about that?
Let it out, Kay.
Goofy ass Ravens fans.
Wait, actually, Kay, I just want to say one thing. I mean, the 4 turnovers, and I'm gonna say the one before the half was just a bad luck. Shouldn't have been done.
Was this a catch or not?
No, it wasn't a catch.
No, definitely not.
No, but I mean, when Cook fumbled, Cook got mollywopped. How many running backs in the NFL are going to hold on to that ball?
Well, first of all, he has fumbled all year.
I agree with you.
That was the he has 7 on the season. This is a thing. This is a problem.
No, but listen, he got mollywopped.
I've seen
that was a perfect tackle. The guy had his helmet right on the ball.
I've seen Derrick Henry get mollywopped and take it like a man. I've seen other brothers take it like a man. I don't want to hear that shit. He should have held the motherfucking ball. I don't want to hear it.
Let me tell you something.
And how about the Nick Benito sack? You going to tell me that's Josh's fault?
Let me tell you something. This game is on Josh. I want fuck the excuses. Fuck all the excuses. We fucking lost. Stop talking about no damn excuse. I don't care about no damn excuse.
I'm not talking about excuses. I'm telling you to stop saying you beat yourself.
And MP doesn't talk excuses.
No, and acknowledge Denver's defense.
I'm telling you,
we don't talk.
my team lost.
Hey, JB, send me that.
That's what I'm telling you. We lost. No excuse.
Hold on. The sack, Benito, the strip sack on Benito.
Yeah,
that was definitely. I'm gonna say it like this here. Denver defense definitely needs credit. They definitely deserve credit because they made the plays when they had to make the plays. I mean, they weren't perfect by far. Buffalo was definitely moving the ball up and down the field on them. But defense means I play defense when I need it the most. And everybody don't. That's why I get tired of getting rankings and shit like that. This dude come around the end, your receiver call. I don't know what that was. That wasn't even no damn shit. I don't know what that was. It wouldn't have mattered. He had so much momentum. It wouldn't have mattered. He was coming. I mean, and Josh. What I'm saying about Josh is Josh. You gotta know that internal time clock got to be going off. Benito is coming.
Yep.
He is a problem. Yeah.
That's why I said no fucking excuse. It's year 9. He's used to shit like that. It's no excuse. Good job for your defense. Good shit, but it's no excuse. Fuck all that. What you talking about? It's no excuse. We fucking lost.
I mean, like, listen.
I will say at some point, don't you admit, though, Bills fan, they got to get him some help. Get the guy some help.
Brother.
Help.
He had help.
I'm going to be truly honest.
Not like he should, though.
I'm be honest with you.
Cook.
Hold on. I'm going to be honest with you. This team should have won this game. I don't want to hear no excuses. We lost. As simple as that, we lost. And it's okay to say we lost. We lose in the dumbest ways. I'm a real Bills fan. We lost. This is what we do.
I mean, like,
I agree, but I just think they're failing Josh Allen. They're failing.
He has help.
The organization's failing.
I'm
gonna be honest.
Let me tell you what he has
Trade his ass.
Let me
He's
tell you
got
what he has
no
help.
help. I'm sorry. He's got no help.
Let me tell you what he has help because y'all don't know. The O-line, that's a big thing. He didn't have an O-line that back in the day. The running back, we didn't have a run game. That's a good thing for him. Wide receivers, and you know what I'm saying? The tight ends, we never had a good tight end in our history. Go look through the Bills' history. These are the best tight ends we have ever had. Ever. The linebackers on defense, Shaq Thompson and Milano, they look really good, don't they? I swear, they look really good.
Epinesa played good.
The way I'm saying it though is you're putting the ball in people's hands that any other team in the NFL would not put the ball in those people's hands.
If Pat Mahomes and Tom Brady did it, Josh Allen could do it. I don't know excuses.
Exactly.
I'm gonna tell y'all right now. At some point, we gotta just be like K and call it the real, be real, and just say Buffalo don't have it. They don't have it.
No, but if they have that guy to take those chances with it, I think they would have had more options.
No, that's what K is telling you. Everything that they said that they needed to win, they would go get it. And then now you said they need a number one receiver. I mean, but they had a number one receiver. I mean, like, so all these different things. K is 100% right. At some point, that's with anybody's team. At some point, you just got to call a spade a spade. You just got to say, okay, this is. The Broncos come into the game. And they beat Denver. They beat Buffalo. They did. I mean, we can't say anything about what was the refs. I don't care. I don't even shit about the refs. I told K before the refs even got involved. If you guys score a touchdown right here, you will win this game. They did score a touchdown.
Exactly.
The Broncos stopped them from scoring a touchdown. And you know what that's called? That's called defense. In other words, like I try to tell people all the time, this shit is going to come down to defense, quarterbacks. Running game, and can I stop the running game? It's real simple stuff. Because guess what? Denver couldn't do nothing about their running game, but they still found a way to win. I mean, like, so when you can't take anything away from Denver, and you can't say, but if Buffalo, you can't do that either. Buffalo had a lot of chances to win that game. Denver capitalized on Buffalo mistakes. Buffalo didn't capitalize on theirs. Bo Nix was quite patient to be so young. I mean, he didn't throw it just necessarily just throw the ball in harm's way. He was under a lot of pressure. I mean, I hate the kid going to be out of the AFC Championship because I would love to see him playing. I mean, so it's all these different things. I really appreciate K coming on here Just
And
saying, this is what
another
it is.
thing, a lot of people hold Josh at a high standard. A really high. They talk about him like they talk about Mahomes on them. So he can do it. He did it last year without the wide receiver. He can fucking do it. We were right there, but guess what? We didn't make the play. And the biggest play was him missing Dawson Knox. If he hit Dawson Knox, game over.
Game over.
Fucking over.
Yep.
He missed it right there. That was
if you had the
Kenny.
opportunity, if you had the opportunity to go up, you could have the opportunity to go up 9 there, right? So you had the 1 point lead. You guys were marching down the field to score the touchdown. Even if you get, 8, 9 points there, that's a good game. There's not enough time for us to come back.
That's what I was saying.
Exactly. Nah, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. But Kay, I agree with you because I've said on more than one occasion, the same things y'all try to give Josh Allen grace and an excuse for. In one breath, you say, "Oh, his wide receiver room, this, that, and the third. He doesn't have help." Well, that's the same thing that a majority of the sports world praises Brady for.
Mm-hmm.
For him not having a definitive number one, for him doing it with mediocre wide receivers and making them look great. So you can't have it both ways. You can't praise one for it and then make it and then use it for excuses with another one. Like it don't work like that.
Yeah, it don't. And guess what? And like I said, Josh can do it without a wide receiver one. He's shown it. He has the skill. But guess what?
Why do you need to do it though?
So I can't show up to the show, Swag. I don't run. I'm gonna take my ass back to bed. I'm heartbroken right now. I ain't gonna lie.
Hey yo, baby. K, I've been there, baby. Listen, the only thing that's gonna help you is watching more football and watching somebody else's team lose. That's the only thing that's gonna help you, dog. The only thing that's gonna help you.
He gonna be hate watching. He will.
And watching somebody else's team lose, you be like, fuck it. If I ain't going, they ain't going either. You get real petty, okay? You get real petty. If they not going, if I'm not going, they ain't going neither.
I swear, if the Patriots make it to Super Bowl before we do, I'm going to lose my fucking marbles. I'm going to lose my
Listen. Back in the days, all jokes aside, man, I used to love football that much, and I used to love the fucking Chiefs like you wouldn't believe, dude.
Man.
And I'm telling you right now, what I've learned is, what I'm talking about, I don't know what I say about that is they don't control my life. They don't control my life. They just control my life. I mean, like,
I'm at that stage right now, Swag. They control my heart.
I'm gonna tell you right now, Kate, this is what I used to do. I didn't start watching football. I would just keep watching. And after a while, when I started to realize something, I was like, oh, okay. So what happens is that pain goes away, man. That pain goes away. I mean, it really does.
Okay, I'm glad we could have this counseling session.
Yeah,
man.
it's all right. The Patriots will take care of business for you, Kay. We got you.
Shut your ass up.
We'll be hosting the number podcast. Buffalo counseling session, guys.
Now, Kate, go ahead and put King Safe back on your Discord.
Oh no! Only reason he got kicked out yesterday. This is why he got kicked out yesterday. I got mad because he didn't give a real take. He kept saying no, bro, no. I'm like, bro, give a real take. Say we didn't play good. No, bro, no. I'm like, I ain't trying that bullshit.
In other words, he was trolling.
That's what he was doing. I ain't trying that shit right now, bro. Get out.
So that's all I'm saying. Keep watching football, man. Like Coach say, just be cheering for other teams. I'm telling you, I used to feel that way.
Okay, you'll come back tomorrow. If New England loses tonight, you'll go back tomorrow. Okay,
we're going to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, just go hate watch, bro. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Like I'm gonna tell you, like I said, imagine this, Kate. Imagine this, and JB will remember this too. Kansas City got the number 1 seed, and we got Denver coming our home, and they gonna come to Arrowhead and play us in the divisionals in Arrowhead. I got a house full of fans, and all of them hate Kansas City, and they in my house. They're in my house. And I'm like, we're going to show y'all we can beat them. And when Gerback did not complete that pass on 4th down to win that game, and Tony Gonzalez did not go get that damn first down when he was a rookie, I never forget how that made me feel. And I'm telling you right now, that was some pain, brother. That's the last time. That's the last time, Coach JB. That's the last
Hey, now, Swag, listen. Hey, Swag, listen. 04, right? 04, we go 15-1. Ben come out in a terror. We go 15-1. My boys are Eagles fans. We talking shit. It's supposed to be a Pennsylvania showdown in the Super Bowl. We gonna have a showdown of who's the real team of Pennsylvania. We lose in the AFC Championship. Brady comes in there, Molly Wops us 45 to something, and Molly Wops is in the championship. The only thing that made me feel better was watching New England beat their ass in the Super Bowl.
Now you understand what I'm saying. So just keep watching football, bro.
All right, man. I'll see y'all later, man.
All right, Joe.
Hey, come by the live tomorrow later when we're streaming the game, bro. And talk your shit, hate watch, bro.
All right, man.
I mean, I'm just letting you guys know straight up. Okay, go enjoy yourself, man. Appreciate you coming on the show. That's my dog, K. He came to represent. So what's up, guys? Well, we're gonna continue this thing going. I'm bringing some more people up.
Yeah, he needed to get that out of his system.
I had to let him do it, dude.
Yeah, sometimes you gotta just vent. You know what I mean?
I still think
What up, Swag?
a better receiver.
What's up, man? What's going on? Sykes, what's up, man?
What's up, man?
I've been enjoying Cancun, sipping on these margaritas.
Hey, he didn't bring me my fucking margarita last night.
Now, Swag, did I not call it? Did I not see it? And y'all know what I seen on the first quarter? About the first and second possession the Bills had, they looked like last week. And I sat here and said, look here.
No, they look better.
And we
than
not
last
looking like the same thing. Yeah, and so then I turn around and say, okay, I can't say that because what happened? They scored a touchdown when all Denver could do was get 3 points. I said, well, you know what? The Bills fans might be on to something. That fool might pull out another damn gone W, and I gotta eat my dang on words. Nope. And I said, wait a minute. Is any Bills fans gonna come in here and say we suck? Like we suck. We lost. We are not. We don't have it. And you know what, Coach? You made a great observation. It really might be time for a new coach. That it might be a hump. I don't know what it is, but I'ma just say this: if you want me to put some money on the Bills, I can't do it in good conscience, in good football conscience. I can't do it.
Let me put it this way: I have seen a lot with the Buffalo Bills. I've seen Buffalo lose 4 Super Bowls in a row. I've seen that with my own eyes. I mean, like 4 in a row. Right there. I've seen Buffalo in this era go to what is that now? Three divisionals and 3 AFC championships.
Yep. Lost 4 to Mahomes, 1 to Burrow, and now 1 to Bo Nix.
No. That's divisional game. Those are
the Texans in the first one with Deshaun Watson. Yeah, the Chiefs, the Bengals, the Chiefs again, and then there was another one. Oh, the Broncos.
No. They lost to the Chiefs twice in the AFC Championship.
Twice.
Divisional.
Yeah. That's 3 times. Yeah.
I was just saying the games though.
So and then you got once the Cincinnati in the divisionals. And then you now got Denver in the divisionals. How many is that?
6. That's 6 L's in a row, though.
How long has Josh Allen been in the playoff? I mean, how long has Josh Allen been in the league? Because
7 years.
6. This is number 6 in a row. This is number 6 in a row.
All right, so you've been watching it for 6 years then.
6 years. It's number 6 in a row. Like what is in a row? time and time again.
He got sent home by Mahomes 4 times.
But you know what, Trey, Swag. You know what? I'm not gonna lie though. I'm not gonna lie though. It's Josh Allen was kind of put, and I'm not making no excuse for Josh. I don't know how to make excuse for nobody. But Josh Allen and Justin Herbert were kind of they kind of got the wrong side of the stick because they were picked by the NFL media, and so they were picked to be the new Patrick. They were picked to be the new Tom Brady and Peyton Manning. You see what I'm saying? They were picked to be the new faces. So they tried to maximize everything that these two did. Every time they did something, they gave it its full fuck on. They fucking.
That's why they let them play it out.
They motherfucking put every type of spin on it for whatever reason. And now they're left holding the bag.
Both of them are out.
Because their teams are not what they should be and not performing how they should be, and they can't get over the hump. So now, so like right now, Sean McDermott is becoming the 2020 Marty Schottenheimer.
Great take on that, Coach.
He's becoming the 2020 Marty Schottenheimer. That's what he's becoming.
Yeah, he can't get it. He can't get there.
That's what he's becoming. I don't know what the Chargers are doing. They just have a curse, right? Because no matter how many franchise quarterbacks and teams they have, no matter who the coach is, that fucking organization just cannot win consistently in the playoffs.
I give Herbert the excuse.
You said win consistently. They ain't won in 3 years.
I give Herbert the excuse this year. I'm sorry.
They can't. No, what I'm saying is they just can't. No, what I'm saying is there's always something. Whether the quarterback gets hurt, whether LaDainian Thompson got hurt, whether it's always something. It's always something in the playoffs with that organization. It's always something. From Dan Fouts to Phillip Rivers.
So you're including everything. I get what you mean.
It don't matter.
Let me help Coach out. Let me help Coach out on this. And I'm talking about Buffalo. Y'all just hear me out for a second. They have a chance to get Patrick Mahomes as a draft pick. We know that.
Right, yeah.
They had a chance to get Xavier Worthy as a draft pick. They had a chance to get a lot of different people throughout the course of the times that we were talking about. They literally were the only team in NFL history that let a team drive 50 yards down the field on them in 13 seconds. Ain't nobody ever did that. Nobody.
Man, the Bills can't draft a receiver to save their lives.
I mean, like they go get Keon Coleman. Yeah, that's not the one. It's not the one. Who's the one before? They drafted another one before that. He didn't pan out either. They drafted a cornerback, and he was in the number one draft. They missing on their drafts. This is why I said, and I'll say it.
They had a chance to get Ladd McConkey. They did not get him.
Right, like Ladd McConkey. So this is all the things I'm saying over the course of time. If your organization is not on their game, what you see on the field is that's what you're gonna get. You're selling tickets. You got Buffalo fans right now blaming the whole NFL about being rigged because you just lost a game that you should have won.
And I disagree. And I seen that. And I even had, because I think I had this debate with you about, like, sometimes I blame the refs, but I can't blame the refs for this game. I blame Josh Allen and the team, as far as them turnovers.
I can tell you this much. You name one game with a referee, and I'll tell you how the other team lost.
Well, you can't. If I go back to 2017, you can't tell me nothing.
Y'all listen. Y'all listen. Y'all listen. Like I said, y'all listen. You treat football like a boxing match, dog. That should be the coach's mindset. That should be the player's mindset. This is nothing but a boxing match. If I knock you the fuck out, it don't matter what the judges got on their scorecards, dog. It don't matter what they got on their score, how they saw the fight don't mean shit to me because I knocked him the fuck out. So you have to put the game away. So whereas though I don't give a fuck what flag you throw, dog, it's not gonna help. Shit's over. And they did not put themselves in that situation. They put themselves in a situation to where as though a call, to where as though a flag either aided or hindered them from winning the game. And that's where you never want to be. You never want to be in a position where a flag has any type of output on the game.
I mean, can I say I want to change the subject just a little bit, and I want to give out some shouts out to Kay. I want to shout you out for something, but it has nothing to do with Buffalo. Kay, yesterday when I told you that you were saying that the Seattle Seahawks, we didn't see them coming, and they were going to pretty much drop the hammer on freaking the 49ers. Like that, and I told you, I said, no, okay, I don't know about that. I honestly think that this is going to be a close game. Nope, you were right, Kate.
I thought it was going to be a close game too.
That's whooping. So I want to say this is my boy Shoe Game is on the show. Look, let me tell you something, Kate. You just made the top echelon of all people who predict shit. Because not a single soul on this panel predicted that'd be an ass whooping like that. I mean, like, so I can tell you that right now. But I want to give you shout outs because I always get shout outs on people's show. The reason why that the Swag Show exists is because of you guys giving us your takes. I mean, that's really important because that's what makes the show go. It doesn't mean that if your take is always right. It doesn't mean my take is always right. But what it does mean is, hold on, guys, I'm moving these people out of the queue. What it does mean is I bring a lot of people on this panel that know what they're talking about. And that was a hell of a thing. Hey, what's up, 361? 316?
What up, G?
What's up?
Can we talk about the referees and bad as y'all put bad calls? Do you know, or I should say, Swag, you remember the game that we played against the Raiders? It was at home with us at the Chiefs. And it was 3 or 4 plays, right? Mind you, it's 0 minutes on the clock. The Raiders are in the end zone. And baby, it was a flag after flag, and it was a pass interference call called on the Chiefs over and over and over again. 0 minutes on the clock, but you can't end the game with a flag, correct? And every time people were like, oh, thank you, a defensive penalty. Thank you for giving me the correct terminology. I appreciate you. It is definitely giving. My dad told me this, and I have always held it because I played sports. No, not football, but I played other sports. If you need a referee to make a call for you, you already lost the game. Quit looking for referees not to be human. They're human. That's the human eye. It is what it is. I just wanted to point that out. I'll never forget about referees and calling, and I just watched it for myself in the end zone with 0 minutes on the clock.
No, you hit the head on the head because here's what I always tell people that come on this show. Like, don't come on the show complaining about no refs. They just don't do it. I had a situation, and then I'm going to let you talk 361 or 316. I saw you trying to talk. I had a situation where a guy came on the show and was telling me early in the year, oh man, the game is rigged for the Chiefs. I did a video way back. I'm going to start posting some of my old videos, guys, because y'all need to see them. I did a video way back. After the Chiefs lost in the Super Bowl, I went online and I made a video and I asked everybody, what happened to the refs? Because we showed the hell needed the refs in that Super Bowl. Well, did somebody make a call or something? Do you know a Philadelphia Eagle fan told me, yeah, we made a call at halftime and told the commissioner that if he do that shit, we're going to expose them. That's how crazy people are when it comes to winning and losing a football game. She's right. If you need the referees, you're already in a loss. I mean, and that's I can't stand the excuse of the referees because if y'all don't care who it is, I can tell you something that you didn't do in that game that could have helped you win the game, and you didn't come through. And I guarantee you, so when I heard people get mad in the Raiders game, where the Raiders fumbled the ball and the Chiefs got it and they said, oh, it was false start, but they should have got the ball back and all that. And I'm sitting up there looking at it like, wow, if y'all look at that replay, you'll understand the Raiders didn't deserve to win that game. That game was going to be over regardless. Anytime your damn line is talking to each other while they snap the ball and you don't even know the snap count, what are we talking about here? So no referees, guys, no referees. I'm out. I'm just like Coach and Southgate and what they said. Man, this shit been going on for years. Some of them are bad calls, yes. Some of them are great calls. Some of them no. The Saints got ripped out of the total Super Bowl with a no call. And everybody's like, oh, it's got to be rigged because of that. No. Coach can break that down to you and tell you No, is a referee don't like another referee in their swimming pool. I don't want you in here. This is my area. You don't do it. So if another referee see a call that he didn't make, I ain't making that call. I ain't saying shit. Yeah, I seen it, but I ain't making it. All these things are human nature, and it is what it is. The Denver Broncos beat the Buffalo Bills.
Yeah, say it again, Swag.
The Denver Broncos, the Buffalo Bills.
The Denver Broncos beat the Buffalo Bills. I mean, it's that simple. I got mad shiesty. I can tell you a game I got mad at. I got mad at the Thanksgiving game. I was like, let them play. Shit, I don't know. I don't know if my cornerbacks can guard the damn Dallas Cowboy receivers because you won't let them fucking play. Let them play.
So those picks that were.
Go ahead, 316.
So, like for instance, I was talking to a buddy of mine here where I live, and he's a Broncos fan, and he was mad about when Bo Nix threw his interception, then turned around and Josh Allen threw his, and he goes, "Man, that's just horrible gameplay." I said, "Yeah, but that helps you because it shaves so much time off the damn clock."
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I think that exchange right there between those two is give Josh Allen time.
It's crazy how people don't really see the game. Like, okay, I'll give you an example. Everybody's seen the 49ers and Seattle game. You know why? Because it turned it off. The only people who were still watching that game was Seattle and San Francisco. That was it. That was the only fan bases watching that because I'm telling you, I was watching Running Man. I was done with that game.
I had the over.
I was watching Martin. I started watching Martin.
Yeah, I watched the
real quick.
I was honestly watching the insides of my eyelids. So
I mean, like I'm just telling y'all, real football fans turned that off. And I'm not saying 49er fans and Seattle fans are not real football fans. I'm just saying we didn't want to see that. They're
the only ones that had any type of stake in watching that. Like nobody else had any reason to watch that game. There was nothing to watch. It was a mollywhopping of the fifth power.
But go ahead.
The worst thing was about it, honestly, is we had just watched a pretty good game. Ultimately, a few. I'm not going to say controversial, but a few things back in the Denver and Buffalo game. It's like, okay, cool. Had a great ending, had some minutia. Let's see what the next game is. And right off the bat, Rashid Shaheed busted open for a 95-yard touchdown. And it's like, oh.
That game was over 17 seconds into the game.
You know what? 316. I'm going to share something with you, man. That I think you probably heard him say it. Coach was talking, man. Coach was asking, we was on JB show about 2 nights ago talking about all-time great coaches, right?
Yeah.
And Coach was asking the question. He was screaming the question. Do you think Dick Vermeil is all-time great? Do you think Dick Vermeil is all-time great? Like, well, you never got an answer. But one of the all-time great Dick Vermeil, one of the things he said that I learned from him when he said, the best thing you can do to win a game, especially a playoff game, is get a kickoff return. He said,
"Yeah,
kickoff return."
Any special teams scores, as far as touchdowns are concerned, mathematically improves your chances to win.
And when he got it on the first 17 seconds, okay, so just imagine this: if you're a 49er fan, I'd have been frightened right at that moment. Let me tell you why. First, they showing Caldwell beat the drum. Dum, dum, dum. And then the crowd all pumped up with the towels, right? And I'm sitting there saying to myself, okay, 49ers, you gotta get this out your head and stay focused on the game. And then you kick the ball off, and this son of a bitch run all the way back. And top it all.
You had Doug Baldwin.
On our group meet, Southgate can tell you this. On the group meet, I text because it was a flag on the play. I said, it's going to stand and kicker tried to trip him.
Yo, did you see the soccer slide?
Yes. No, he actually turned his soccer slide into it.
Yo, he really tried to soccer slide the hell out of that man,
that's what they do in soccer when they go to kick the ball away.
But even before any of that, you have Doug Baldwin raising the flag and hyping that stadium up. I'm sorry. Everything up to that was a fucking party last night. I sat there, was watching that, and I go, man, I know how loud that stadium is. That place does not these boys don't stand a chance. And then sure enough, they run that back, and I could just see how loud it was getting because the camera was shaking.
Hey, yo, here's the thing. Seattle never lost momentum from week 18. That's what people didn't understand. See, a lot of people didn't understand. Seattle felt as though, dog, we just held these bitches to 3 points 2 weeks ago. Ain't no reason why we can't do that shit again. So they were still riding the wave of week 18. That wave hadn't crashed yet. And
But
they
can
kept
I
riding
ask
it
this
right
question?
through, and they kept riding it right through San Fran.
Go ahead, Kay. Somebody else asked the question too.
No,
Go ahead,
I was just gonna ask, since you guys are a little bit older than me. So I've noticed, I don't know how long it's been around, but when I'm watching the playoffs, there's a ref on each side next to the head coach. Is that the most important referee on?
No, that's the line judge.
That's your line judge.
Yeah, they're the line judge.
Now wait,
They're the line judges.
In the playoffs, guys, this is something y'all may have not noticed. Look on the sideline. There's a lot more referees on the sideline.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, are those guys like umpires? Because they were talking to the coaches and everything.
They're just line judges, dog.
They essentially have, I think if I remember reading this correctly, I think they have one extra ref in the playoff.
No.
Yes.
They have,
Like on the sideline.
a team. They got one extra team. Like, in other words, a referee team. Like it's like what
they have backup refs in case someone gets hurt.
Yeah, like I think each game and during the regular season there are 2 designated refs that just kind of sit on the bench in case if one of them gets hurt.
I mean, so either way it go, they got enough referees. That's a lot of eyes, but it is what it is. Me personally, I enjoy the Denver Buffalo game because up until the overtime part, it was when the flags called.
No, I was trying to say that was the most fun game I think I've seen in a long time. And I was with some buddies, and they're like, "Oh, I wish the rest of the playoffs are like this." I said, I wish the rest of the season and future seasons are like this. There was 8 accepted penalties. Take the 2 away at the end, that's 6. Take away probably 4 of them because they were actually neutral zone infractions or offsides. That's a clean game.
I mean,
well, actually, Swag, I looked this morning, and we're still favored to win the Super Bowl over the Bears.
So my question would be, whatever we've seen or whatever you had a chance to see from the Seahawks, was that a real picture of how they will be able to play the next round? Like, did you see something that gave us something real, or because the 49ers, as people say, they were so banged up and that wasn't fair?
No. That's.
I'm just saying. I'm just giving the.
No, I'm telling
you. Was
right
that
now,
a real picture?
Hey, I'm telling you right now, that's a real picture.
Does the Pope theory stay true? Y'all know about that one?
The Pope's a Bears fan.
No. Every time a Pope's been elected, the Seahawks have made the Super Bowl. Every time.
Hey, Swag, I just looked it up, Swag. The only difference between, and this is what I tried, and I thought I didn't want to say anything before I checked. The only difference between the referees of the regular season and the refs of a playoff game is the refs from the playoff games haven't worked together. They're picked. The refs that's not the same team. Those are all the refs. Those are all the refs from the highest. Those are all the highest graded refs of the season, and they're put into a team. But there's only 7 referees. There's only 7 referees, 7 zebras on the field, just like during the regular season. There's only 7. It's just that 7 that's in the playoff game. The 7 in the playoff game are all the best from the different crews that rep during the season.
Question regarding that: why are we putting Carl Cheffers in such high regard? I can't stand that fucking guy.
Listen, he's one of the highest graded reps. He's a high graded rep.
Well, he knowingly did screw over Josh Allen for me again, so thank you, Carl Cheffers.
But see, here's the thing. Here's the thing. When the NFL goes and looks at, let's say the NFL goes and looks at that catch, and they go and deem it like, yo, dog, that shit was a catch. That should have been an interception. The rep, they're going to get a bad grade for that call. You see what I'm saying?
But it wasn't a bad.
They're going to get a bad grade for that call.
But that wasn't a bad
grade, which might hinder those referees being being a part of the Super Bowl crew because of a bad grade. You see what I'm saying? So they're all graded.
But with that one was a clean interception, so we're good.
Oh, no, we know that, but no, I'm just saying, like, listen. No, listen, a lot of people don't know this, but the NFL sends organizations letters when referees get bad calls, and then the NFL goes and looks at the film. They send organization letters and apologize to the organization for the bad call. They don't say they're gonna let them replay the game. They're not gonna change anything.
So what did they send the Saints that year?
But we apologize. They did. They sent a letter to the Saints.
Well, that's the thing back then to the Saints, man, they were shitting all over Sean Payton because he opened his mouth. That's the reason why.
The Saints needed more than a letter then, though.
That's why I'm nervous.
The only thing you're going to get is a letter, right? All you're going to get is a letter. It's like they sent the letter to the Baltimore Ravens and said that we apologize. Likely's catch should have been ruled a touchdown. We're not going to change it, but we apologize.
I think a letter makes it worse. I think a letter makes it worse in some states.
No, a letter does make it worse.
Don't send me no letter. Don't send me no damn letter telling me that I know you was wrong. Shit, I already knew you was wrong. If we ain't gonna replay the game again, don't even talk to me. Just don't talk to me.
No, yo, don't send me no letter. Hey, yo, listen. The first time I found out, I'm gonna be honest with you. The first time I found out about the letters, right, was Pittsburgh Eagles back in 2000. Right, in 2000, we had got 2 offensive pass interference calls, which in turn stopped our drives, and McNabb ended up driving the team down the field, kicked the field goal. So, I'm reading the paper. This is newspapers at the time. So I'm reading the paper, and it's, hey, NFL apologized to Pittsburgh. So I start reading this article, and I find out that the NFL sent us a letter apologizing, saying that wasn't a pass interference. It shouldn't have been called, and they got it wrong. And I'm sitting here reading that article like, what the fuck you telling us now for? You're not going to change nothing? Like, don't even tell me.
I want to make this announcement while I got a lot of people on there. Look, JB and the Not Move podcast is actually hosting a game today. Y'all want to go watch the game with them? That would be awesome. Like that, because I actually can't. It's not the way I do things. I lose my mind because there's too many comments and too many people talk. I gotta be able to see every damn thing. I mean, but y'all want you guys to go over there and enjoy that with them.
We actually got I appreciate this. So we actually got so we got 2 lives that run. So I got one. If you don't want to hear nobody talk and you just want to sit in the crowd, because like I don't stream it, on no site. Like I do pay for my thing. Like we've made so like it is, like we don't want to go ask for nothing. We just ask you to tap the screen and share it. But like if you don't want to chill with us, that's fine. We got another one that everybody in Sunday Not Move podcast as well, but nobody's there. You can tilt the screen, full screen, sit there in your own little comments on the screen, own little world. Perfect. But if you want to chill with us, we got a whole other one that,
I got
while the box is filled and everybody gets to chill. What's up, brother?
We good for tomorrow, right?
Yes, sir.
All right,
absolutely.
So guys, JB will be JB and the Non Move podcast will be producing the Swag Show tomorrow morning. Well, we gonna bring it. Like really bring it, because I got something special they don't know. I got something surprise. I got a surprise for them. They don't know that, but it's gonna be a little bit more hype than it normally is. I get a little serious. I normally don't do any trash talking. I don't let people do it either. But what I am gonna say is, I'm just gonna say this here. Do not lead with your heart if you're going to join the Swag Show tomorrow, because it's just some things have to be said. Because let me tell y'all something. We're getting ready to go to an off season here soon, real soon. Kay and all you guys, I don't want none of you guys to leave. I got basketball as well. But for those who are going to just be sticking around for just football, in the off season, just to let you guys know, I do have a show. I do basketball mostly, and then I do 2 shows a week on football to tell y'all kind of what's going on and what's about to happen. Now, I'm getting ready to release a lot of videos that I said in the beginning of the season, like telling Green Bay fans that Jordan Love may not be the one you're looking for. Like just telling Green Bay fans that you're not gonna go 8-0. You're gonna be good. Telling the Philadelphia Eagle fans, you might want to look into that secondary. These players that left you gonna probably hurt you. The only one I was truly wrong about was the 49ers. The 49ers, I had them not even making it to the playoffs because they had a fire sale at the end of the year. But they made it to the playoffs. So I'm not always right, but we're going to be doing these things during the offseason. Just to let y'all know, the swag show does not end when the football season ends. It doesn't work that way. This is a sports show, not necessarily an NFL show. But right now, the NFL is the hottest topic. Because
Exactly. NFL's king.
But we gonna talk about sports. We may talk about boxing. We may talk about a whole bunch of stuff because I never know what mood I am. But I got a surprise for y'all Monday. And that's part of it. Just remember to leave your heart. Leave your heart where it's at. If you don't want to talk seriously about your team. And one of the spotlights on what I call it, the spotlight this weekend is the Green Bay Packers, and it's a reason for it too. So, but I'm just letting you guys know to spread the word on that. But JB is and Namu Podcast will be producing the show for Swag, and if I'm not mistaken, I'm going to be broadcasting on TikTok and YouTube, right?
Yes, sir. TikTok,
Well, actually,
YouTube,
Swag,
Twitch,
can I ask you a question
Twitter.
before you shut down?
Go ahead, Salgate.
What did you think of Bo Nix's play yesterday?
Which one? Bo Nix made a lot of plays.
Thank you, Brianna.
No. I'm just saying, what did you think of his play overall?
I thought his play in general. Oh, Bo Nix did great.
Okay.
Let me tell you what Bo Nix did that really was my most impressive play. Right? It was third and 3, I think. 3rd and 3, and he had nobody open, and he was pumping the ball. And I said, "What are you doing? You got to run this. Run the ball." And he ran the ball and got the first down. And I said to myself, that's my reaction. I was like, oh, kind of mature for a second-year player. I mean, because most second-year players would just force that ball.
Yeah.
And the dude took off running with it. And I was like, I got to give him his props on that. And I gotta give Denver props. I was gonna be pissed off. It was gonna be a totally different show if y'all guys didn't make it to the AFC Championship. Because I was like, you didn't represent the AFC West. What's going on? Just think about it, guys. When is the last time that anybody in the AFC conference, no offense, Pittsburgh and all these guys, it's been a minute since somebody other than the West got to the AFC Championship over there.
Back.
Burrow. Yeah. 21 with Burrow.
I know they had
5 years.
The West was always another dub.
Yeah, but Kansas City was in there with Burrow.
I mean, like the West.
Oh, yeah.
He's saying, when has it been since the West hasn't been in a championship game?
Shit, 2017.
I mean, like so the West is dominating right now when it comes to that. So I just want you guys to know, congratulations.
AFC North just add.
Yeah, you guys are ass. You guys are ass.
There's no if and no. I'm not. We ain't sugar.
You're slowly turning into the AFC South.
Yeah, you're ass.
We have 4 teams that right now can't get their head out their ass, and they're ass.
Well, I mean, before this year, the AFC East was ass too. Before New England got good again.
Man, like, so just letting all you guys know, man, Swag Show is not going anywhere. We're gonna be here to stay. We're getting bigger and bigger every day. We got a collaboration going on with Non-Move Podcast, and let me tell you something. I check out Non-Move Podcast as much as I can. Y'all don't understand something. We was on a live the other night. We was talking about all-time great coaches. You guys, if y'all would have heard that, I swear to God, y'all would have been sitting back like, how the hell they know all this stuff? I mean, like, we were throwing some bars at each other. I mean, who's all-time great? And I think you guys will really enjoy stuff like that because it's better than doing top 5 and top 10 and all that, because it can be 1,000 all-time greats. It can. So
hey, yeah, that's what we were trying to explain to John. Ain't no cap on the all-time great, dog. You have a whole bunch of them. Ain't no cap on it.
It can be as many as you want it to be. They all-time greats. I mean, certain greats. That pull, that S line. So,
and you seen Swag too. It ain't just like because some people I've seen, like, there's one guy in particular. He come in, he'll say some outlandish take. whatever. And then he's tried to say, you know, like, oh, well, you know, it's like a 1v6 and or whatever. You know, I've heard that, you know, around for the past like year and a half that, you know, but it's like you've seen it. You're right there. It was between Jaw and us. It was NMP and NMP. We don't like. I don't know, man. Like if they're wrong, or there's no favoritism. It ain't like we treat our own. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I
Did
treat
you
y'all
already
worse.
speak on today's games, Swag? Did you already tell me who you thought?
I'm not.
Because I'm excited to hear.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you right now, you would never hear me say I'm gonna pick anybody. But I am gonna say this, okay? I did pick New England to be in the AFC Championship. Now it'll be against Denver. Now that doesn't mean that I don't believe that the Texans can beat New England.
Correct. Likewise.
I mean, but in as far as the Chicago Bears and the Rams, yeah, I'm leaning all towards the Rams right now. The only thing that keeps me at a pause though is that damn weather.
Yeah, that weather, man. It's something
I'm not gonna
else.
lie to you. Listen, I'll give you.
Interesting.
Listen, I'm just like Swag, okay? I'll give you keys that I think that each team has to do to win the game, but I'm never going to give you a prediction because I know how unpredictable football is.
I mean,
okay. Well, y'all know I got a prediction because, baby, I don't be playing. I be all or nothing. I got a couple dollars in there. Like, hey, what we doing? And guess what? I won yesterday.
I want to know who you pick.
So I do have, and I know I hate to say this because I be rooting for Strauss, right? But I do have New England going.
Yes, sir.
And then, unfortunately, because I really want to see the Bears, but I do got the Rams going. And who I got in the big dance is Seattle and Denver.
Well,
so
here's what I'm saying. Here's what I'm saying about that. Here's what I'm saying about that, Kenny. I'm gonna ask y'all a question. Now we can't control who goes where, right? Well, what would you rather see? Would you rather see Seattle and the Rams, or would you rather see Chicago and Seattle?
Chicago and Seattle. That's who I really want to see.
Okay, if you're gonna see that, that means it's gonna be one of them games like last night.
Yeah, which one? Like a shootout? Like a
about the ass. I
mean, I don't want to see that. I mean,
okay, let me say this. It's the nostalgia of the Bears is looking like something. Like just in my and my generation. I mean, y'all, I'll be 50. I'll be 52 this year, y'all. Do you know how long it's been since I've seen the Chicago Bears fans and the organization to be here and like really be here? Man.
Kay, I'll be 52. I'll be 52 also. Yes, I do know how long it's
So it's like, come on, Bears, go ahead.
I mean,
but unfortunately, you're right. It's not going to be a great competition of a game.
I would not be mad one bit if the Bears got there. I would not lose not one instant sleep about it. But I'm telling y'all all, and y'all can hear it from me first if you ain't ever heard it. It's going to be an ass whooping if the Bears go into Seattle. I'm telling you, it's going to be ugly.
Hey, Swag, you've been disappointed in your boy, dog. I did the dumbest shit yesterday, dog. The same thing I always tell y'all to do. I didn't follow my own advice. Little Jordan Humphrey was plus 850 to score a touchdown anytime. I called a Denver Bronco fan and said, yo, what you think about little Jordan Humphrey? He's like, nah, man, we ain't going to use him. I don't think we're going to use him. And this is what I told myself, Swag. I said, it's always the guys. It's always the no-name guys because, you know, the big-name guys, the defensive coordinator is going to scheme against. He's going to try to shut them down. So it's always the no-name role players that find a way to get free in school. And I said, you know what? And I had a 50% profit boost. Profit boost on it, right? And I was like, you know what? And I said, you know what? I said, you know what? I might just put $50 on Little Jordan just to score anytime. Just for the hell, because I got the profit boost. Swag, your boy never hit send. I never hit send, Swag. I put it on the thing. Yo, I put it on the ticket, but I never
no one can hear you, Southgate.
Go ahead. I never placed the wager. I never placed a wager. I never hit the fucking button.
Coach.
Yo, Swag, I was so mad about that shit. Swag.
It's like I'm just sitting there standing
No
myself.
idea.
That's that, and I've done it before, so I know exactly what he's talking about. I never hit the button. I've done it. I mean, so and you're like, oh my god. But coach, at least you knew you didn't hit the button. I thought I had hit the button and was waiting for the money. I mean, like, what? Baby, I just won $200. But why is it not on there? It should be on there by now. I'm looking like, oh my god.
Now why it's not on there? It should be on there.
He's like, why is that on there? It should be on there by now.
It should be on there. I mean, like, I'm like, oh my god. So
yo, Swag, I never hit the button. I said, you know what? I'm just gonna do my big parlay. I'm not, you know what? He might be right. And Swag, when that boy threw that ball and I saw 17 get up, I said, you gotta be fucking kidding me. I said, yo, I tell everybody else, listen to your first mind. Listen to your first mind. And here I go, not listening to my first fucking mind.
Like guys, listen, I'm gonna tell you right now, on that end of, if you're in that, and if you're into that life that me and Coach talking about, Kate, if you're in that life, when you get when you get those feelings and you're like, but it doesn't make any sense, don't do that. Because if you get that feeling, you just got that feeling. And you gotta go with your gut. Because if you don't, you're gonna be just like he was.
I always go with my gut. I always go with my gut.
Kicking yourself in the ass because you kicking yourself in the ass because you're like, damn it.
Coach, I did the same. Coach,
not push the button.
Coach, I did the same thing last week. I went to the Georgia Ole Miss game in Phoenix, and I get into the casino, and I put $4,000 on Indiana to cover. And my friend calls me, who I don't listen to for shit, and for some reason he goes, "Yo, take Oregon." I'm like, "You sure?" He's telling me take Oregon. I'm leaving the casino. Guess what? I drive my ass around, I cash out, and I take Oregon, and they lose by 40 damn points.
So can I ask y'all about Monday's game too? Can I ask y'all about that game?
What Monday's game?
Oh, it's about the national championship.
The college. What? Talk to me, y'all. What y'all lead?
I don't know shit about college football. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm leading.
Okay, King.
I got an inside,
okay,
but it's up to y'all. It's up to y'all.
Hey, y'all, listen, Kay, I'm gonna be honest with you.
Yeah.
The only thing I know about Miami or Indiana, I only follow Miami because number one on the defense, they got two number ones. The defensive number one, on Miami, Mohamed Toure, I coached him since he was 5 or 6 years old. So that's the only reason I even watch their games. If I cannot tell you nothing about the team that would help you wager on that team.
Okay. All right.
This is the wrong
Thank
thing.
y'all.
Okay, we want you to look. Okay, you part of the family now, so I expect to see your black ass every day. So
every day, I'm gonna be real here every day.
So guys, I gotta go. This is your boy Swag. See y'all tomorrow. We got a lot to talk about.
This non-casual podcast may not be reproduced, retransmitted, or reused without the authorized written consent of the Not Move Podcast Network. Thank you, and we hope you enjoyed today's broadcast.